Hello, dear soulmates. Long time. So, welcome to today's tutorial. I'm so happy to be doing this with you. So, today I'm bringing you this beautiful dress that you can make for your baby, for your little one. It is easy, it is simple, it is something that you can pull off. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not done so, and please, I beg you in the name of God, it is not just watching these videos. I beg you, please practice as you watch. Do not just watch them and not do anything about them. Practice, because practice makes perfect. You can only become perfect when you keep practicing. And do not forget to watch till the end. It promises to be entertaining, lots of value, and fun. So just sit, relax, watch, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you from this side. I wish you well. All right. So if you're not too busy, cool off. Watch this beautiful tutorial. By the way, I made this for a baby not up to 1 year. So watch. Welcome my people, welcome to today's tutorial. So today I'm making this beautiful gown for my little girl. So I thought to share with you guys. So first thing first, I'm going to be cutting the lower part. So like I always do, I'm going to cut out 180-degree flay for the downside where I'm going to gather my net on. So the waist I'm working with is waist 19. Yeah, so 19 divided by 3.14. 3.14 is the measurement you use when dividing for half 180-degree flay. So I'm going to just divide 19 by 3.14, and my answer is 6.0. So I'll be using 6.0 to cut out the waist circumference. So the length I'm working with is length 18. So minus my half length is 7. 18 minus 7 is 11. So my lower body is supposed to be 11, but the neck is going to be longer than the bridle. So I'll be subtracting 2 from 11. That will give me 9. So first thing first, I'm going to mark out 6 all round. I hope you can see me. I'm marking out 6 from the topmost. So from this 6 now, I'll mark out my 11 plus bending allowance. I'll just make it. I'm supposed to mark out 9, but plus my folding allowance, I'll be marking out 10. For joining and bending, I'm adding extra 1 inch allowance. So you can see I'm marking 10 here. So I'll just mark round. After marking, I'll now cut out. Then I'm going to cut out 2 of this, one for the main bodice and one for the lining. So so please, if this is your first time watching our videos, or you've been watching before and you've never subscribed, please do well by subscribing. Help our little channel grow. Turn on your notification bell for updates on our new videos. Thank you. So I'm going around to mark out 10 all through. I'm going to cut it out. Like I said, I'll cut out 2 of this. So this is where I'm placing my net. So I'm going to cut out the remaining part of that. After then, I'll now go ahead and cut out my upper bodice. So I've gone ahead to cut out the remaining part. That's 2. I told you I was going to be working with 2. One for the main bodice and one for the line as the lining. So now I'm going to go ahead now to cut out my upper bodice. The half length I'm working with is supposed to be 7, but I'm making it 8 plus sewing allowance. So I'm going to be working with 8, length 8. So now the shoulder I'm working with is 8. That's 4. Divide by 2, 4. Then I'm going to come down by half an inch. Then I'll mark out my armhole. That's 4. It came down by 4. Then the chest line. The chest and the waist is 19. Divide by 4. It's supposed to give me 4.75 plus 1.5 inches allowance. Add 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. Then I'm going to go ahead now and mark out my armhole. So for the neckline, I'm going to be doing two by, you can make it two by 2 or 2 by 1.75. It's not a low neckline. You see? I'm done. I'm doing freehand. So I'll cut out 2 of these because I'll be using these 2 as the lining. I'll be using the same material as the lining. So I'm going to go ahead now and cut out. Sorry, I will trim it out well. I'm not cut it out. I'm going to trim it out well. So I'm going to go now and cut out another piece for the front. But first, before that, let me cut out the back piece. You know, it has a heart shape behind. So for the back, first thing, I'm going to just cut out exactly as it is first before I give it that shape. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. This doesn't really matter because I'll still cut it out. So remember, it is supposed to have a heart shape, and here has a joining where they used fastener, I think, here. So I came down. I'm going to come down by 1.5 inch for both joining. Then the remaining one we used as the where we put the fastener. So I'm coming down by 1.5 inches. I don't know if you can see. 1.5 inches from here. After I removed half an inch from the neckline, I removed half an inch here. Then I came down by 1.5 inches here. So it is from here now I'm going to draw out my heart shape. So I'll now go ahead, and if you cannot do this directly here, you can use your pattern paper. When you are drawing, please remember the sewing allowance too, so it doesn't become too wide. So this is my heart shape. This is my heart shape. So I'm going to just go ahead now and cut out this part. This will be gone. So you see, this place now will act as that closing. From the picture, if you see it, there's a joint here where they used fastener. So I'll just go ahead now and cut out this part. So the remaining half inch there will be used for the fastener here. Okay, this is our zipper allowance. I'm making this for a 1-year-old, soon to be 1-year-old. She's not on the big side. She's not a chubby child. So I guess I'm done with this side. So I'm going ahead to cut out the second part for it. This is how the finished look is going to look like. This is my heart-shaped dress. This is the front. I'm going to cut out the second part of it. So everything now is doubled. So, hey, welcome. So I'm going ahead to attach interfacing to it to give it some kind of firmness. So I'm just going to sew it to it and turn. So I'm going to just go ahead and notch it. give it so it can be flat. Just turn it out. So I'll just give it a good press. So I'll do the same for the other side. So I'm done turning it. So you can see this is where our fastener will be. Yeah. Then this is for the zipper. So you see our heart shape. See. So now let me go on to the next. This is the front bodice. This will be attached to the shoulder here. So I'm gonna have to turn the angle since I will be adding sleeves to it. So I'll just see, I'll just hold it again. So after this now, I'm going to join the shoulder. I won't be adding sleeves to my own. I don't think I need it. So it doesn't loosen, open up from there. So I just had to correct it now that I've joined everything. So I'll go ahead now, attach, join the other shoulder. Yes. So I'll be doing front side, like I always do. I'll put this in between, and then cover with the back side, and I'll sew on it. So when I get to the end here, I'll come down, then use the back bodice and the front bodice to cover, hide in the front and the back of the back piece to tuck in my front bodice so I can conceal the armhole. See, the front side is in between the front and the back bodice. This is just to close up the armhole since I'm not attaching sleeves to it. So after this, I'll do the same thing for the other side of my armhole. So I'll just trim out. I'm trimming out the excesses. See? So let me go ahead and do the other side. So I said, so for this other side, see, I placed one side, the shoulder of my back piece, in between the shoulder of my front piece, in between, see, the opening of my back piece. So I'll now cover it. You can use pin to hold it down. You can now hold it with your hand. So I'm now going to sew here. So when I get to the end of the one inside, I'll just fit inwards so I don't end up sewing on it. Close up the armhole of the back piece. This is for cases when you don't intend attaching sleeves to your dress. This is how to close up your armhole. There are other ways though, but this is what I'm used to. So I'm done. So if you have iron close by, you can press open just to make it lay flat and look neat and fine. So the front body. So I'll now go ahead now to close up the sides. Okay, I think I'll use here as my front. So you see, remember I left 1.5 inches allowance while I was cutting. So I'm just going to sew on that 1.5 inches allowance. 1.5 inches. So I'll do the same thing for the other side. So I'm done joining. Then I have to trim it off a little. So after joining, you just open it up like this. Press open with your iron. Then cover it, close it like this. Please, if this is the first time coming across our video or our tutorials, please do well by subscribing. Do not forget to turn on your notification bell for updates on our next video. So thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. See, this is how it should be. So for this other side, I'll do the same thing. Trim off a little. Just those rough edges. Trim it off. Then just cut this out a little. Cut this out a little. So it doesn't interfere when I'm joining the lower bodice. Then you open up, like I said. Press open with your iron. So it lays flat. Then you close. So when you do like this, it is easier for you to attach the lower bodice. So the upper bodice is ready. So I'm done arranging the upper and the lower bodice. Please, if you do not know how to achieve this, I have a video tutorial on it. You can scroll through the videos and find you something like this. How to achieve this. See, you need this just 3 layers because the dress is not really a full ball gown. It's just there. So after doing this, I opened up. I searched for the midpoint and give it a little notch. So I'll know the midpoint when attaching to my upper bodice. So for the upper bodice, I'll still go ahead and give it a notch in the midpoint. So I'll know where the midpoint is. So I'm going ahead to notch my upper bodice. So I'll now go ahead now and attach the front side to the lower bodice. So now, see, this is the midpoint, which is the midpoint. See, so I'll just use my pin on it. Then I'll do the same thing through to the end. So both sides can be even. So one side doesn't look fuller than the other. So I don't have excess on one side and nothing on the other. So that's the essence of notching in the midpoint. So both sides are equal. So I'll just do all through and then run my stitches. Then I'll show you the outcome. So I'm done attaching it. You can see how beautiful it is. So for the back side, I'll do the same thing for the lining. I have notched it back. I'll notch the lining. Remember, I cut this in two, so I can conceal all of this. This won't be, there will be no need showing. So by the time I attach my lining, this will cover inside, and you'll have a beautiful and neatly tailored dress for your baby. So like I said, please, if this is your first time, do well by subscribing, turn on your notification bell, and you get updates on our next upload. So this is the lining and it's already notched. So I'll now go ahead and attach the lining to the lining of the upper bodice. This will go like this, front side facing front side. So I'll put it here and now sew on it just like I did for the other side. When I'm done, I'll show you. I'm gonna have to attach the lining. See, this is the lining. So this is how the inside looks. So by the time this covers it, this is the back. So it doesn't even look like the back side of the dress. This is the back and this is the front. So now I'll go ahead and join them. After joining, I'll attach my zipper and that'll be all. Then I'll form the bow and of course apply the appliques on it. So hello soulmate. So I'm done joining. So I'm going to attach the zipper. And after attaching the zipper, I guess that'll be all when it comes to sewing. So guys, I'm done attaching my zipper. So I'm only left with attaching the fastener here, then my appliques. So when I'm done attaching the appliques, I will get back to you. So for the fastener, I just looked for the midpoint between both sides and attached it. So this is how it should be. Yes, this is how it should be. So now, if it's for sewing aspects, I think I am done. Then I'll go ahead and attach my appliques. I bought just purple, the dark shade of it. Material I'm working with is lilac. Then for the trimming, I bought dark shade of purple. So I'll be using it to embellish the dress, just like you saw on the thumbnail. So I'll cut this out. This will not be showing. Cut it and attach it at different points. So for the bow, I measured 7 by 7, 7 by 7, and I ran my stitches on both sides, leaving an opening here where I will turn it inside out. So I'll just go ahead now and turn it. So after turning out, I cut the center and tied it in the middle. I'm sure you know how to make bows. If you do not know how to make bows, I have a tutorial on that. But this one, I did not attach crinoline. I did not add crinoline to this bow. You can see it's very soft. So I'm done. My trimming finished. I'm supposed to cover all of these holes, but I'm short of trimmings. But this is still okay. So I'll just use my fastener and attach this to the back. Then for the front, you can see Isn't this lovely? Isn't this beautiful? So our gown is ready. So if in case you have any overlong net, you can trim out so they are all even. So it doesn't look like one is longer than one side. I think this is okay. So our dress is super ready. I hope you enjoyed our little tutorial. I hope you practice, and I hope you have learned one or two things from this. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to turn on your notification bell. Share, like, comment, so others can benefit from this too. All right. Have a good day. Bye.